to vertical video for the social medias. I'm Amelia Chen.
I am Nick Dorian.
And I'm Kyril Mbaha.
And today we will be doing a quick review of Matrix Resurrection.
So yes, I got to watch The Matrix earlier this evening together with my wife, thanks to TikTok. The other two geeks went to watch it thanks to Warner Brothers. So thank you to everyone who lets us watch movies for free so we can talk about them.
Now, this installment is directed by one Wachowski, and it shows because it's very, very different from the previous two installments.
Somehow Neo is back, somehow Trinity is back, somehow Morpheus is kind of back. It's weird. Trying to talk about this movie without spoiling it is going to be tricky because they haven't really revealed too much in the trailers. You know, like you kind of watch the movie going, ooh, this is new. This wasn't what I was expecting. Oh, that's how they're bringing Morpheus back and all that stuff.
It is refreshing from standard Wachowski fare. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. It's definitely way better than Jupiter Ascending.
The story is very interesting in the way of the concept that they went with, in that it's very set in modern day, like, especially in this day and age, The Matrix is a very, very relevant sort of piece of content for all the technology and how addicted we are to technology and how everything seems like sort of a simulation.
Some people would go, is it as bad as Matrix 3? No. It is definitely better than Matrix 3. I'm not even going to. I don't even know what the name of Matrix 3 was.
I mean, if you're going into this film expecting it to be like the previous two Matrix films, very serious and very symbolic in that sense, this, while at the same time it is symbolic, but in a very different way this time around, especially for current generations.
And it's incredibly meta. Like, it's so meta.
It's a lot more lighthearted, a lot more humor than the previous two. It's a lot more colorful as well.
You know, the first Matrix and the subsequent Matrixes after that had that green tint because it was still in that period transitioning from CRT monitors, you know, and older computers where you just had green fonts on a black background. Whereas this one, very colorful, very vibrant. Like, I remember when I first saw the trailer, like, this looks like video game colors. And that's almost spoiling stuff. Ooh.
I guess the Wachowskis each have a very distinct style. I'm pretty sure that Kai will talk about the lack of like fancy like action sequences.
The action scenes were strangely kind of Bourne trilogy style action sequences. It's weird, like if you watch the first three Matrix movies, you know, it's very Hong Kong action cinema, whereas this feels much more Western.
Now, of course, the story does follow Neo mostly through the film because, of course, he is the one. When we left him off, the, you know, digital messiah. But at the same time, there is a very much standout performance from Jessica Henwick from Iron Fist. She really redeemed herself from Iron Fist.
I almost didn't recognize it with the short hair and that whole look as Bugs. Yeah, her character's name is Bugs. But yeah, I almost didn't recognize her until I saw her shot pre, you know, Red Pill. And I was like, oh shit, that's Iron Fist girl with the katana. So like, yo, she was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
So yeah, please go and watch the film. It's a fun ride, surprisingly, for a Matrix film. It's a very much a fun ride, which will entertain possibly this generation and of course fans before it.
Definitely check it out if you're into The Matrix and to check out Keanu Reeves still knowing Kung Fu and everybody else in the gang.
If you want a more in-depth review with spoilers, hopefully maybe we will briefly talk about it in our next podcast. So do check us out on Geeks in Malaysia podcast, everywhere you can get good podcasting, you know, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever, Google Podcasts, anywhere you can get podcasts. Also, we are on YouTube, so do check out our YouTube channel. We're also on Instagram and now TikTok. So, I'm Amelia Chen.
I am Nick Dorian.
I'm Kyril Mbaha.
Keep geeking out, yo.
I still know Kung Fu.